Oh my god. What is up, all you peeps of YouTube? And of mine, I guess, too. Uh, well, as I promised, if you watched the video before, I, uh, I said how I'm gonna start a little thing on this channel, how I'm gonna discuss of the things that happen on Raw, SmackDown, or, whatever else. It's gonna be a pretty busy week. I'm gonna discuss a whole bunch of stuff. Since today was Raw, I have to discuss that. Tomorrow's SmackDown, and you're like, what? SmackDown on Tuesday? Well, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I guess it was because they were in Britain. I guess they always do that when they're in Britain. Or whatever, England, I guess. And then Wednesday, I'm going to be going over main event. And then Thursday, I'm going to go over TNA. But, I don't really know if I'm going to do that yet. It's not confirmed. But yeah, so let's get started here. I actually did notes because I wasn't going to be able to remember all of this stuff. So I'm going to show you that real fast. I have one page, another page, and then that final page. So we're going to get started here, alright? Alright, opening match, which is the first match. It was a 3v3 match, or 6-man tag. Uh, Mysterio, Sin Cara, and R-Truth versus Antonio Cesaro and the Primetime Players. Normally I don't care for small matches like that because, I really don't care about tag team matches in general unless they're, like, good tag team matches that are good people. So, Rey Mysterio's team won. There was a little, stuff going on there, but, whatever. Doesn't matter. So yeah, Mysterio's team won. Uh, that was an actually extra before the second match came on. It was Vicky going over her, nonsense of evidence again. But this one was kind of interesting. She gave footage of AJ going into Cena's room in an undressed state. When I say that, I don't mean in like a bikini top and all that stuff. She was wearing a robe. It seemed like she wasn't wearing, clothes under, but, I can't really, say or whatever. And then she said there was more evidence of John Cena in a towel, which is odd, I guess. I don't really know. I don't really care. Uh, Putting a do not disturb sign on his door. Because they were at a hotel, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, that's that. I guess. So yeah, Vicky's nonsense. And Dolph Ziggler got Cena mad. He got him a little rallied up. Also, this might be a two-part video, so yeah, keep out for that. Because Dolph Ziggler wins in the back. Let me just start from the beginning. Not from the beginning. Vicky was telling AJ to come out, tell her side of the story, whatever. And then she was like, "You don't want me to go out there, because like, I will, like, mess you up, and I might lose my job and stuff like that. Like, I'll beat you up and stuff." And then Ziggler, since he's a douchebag, he thinks he could, do whatever just because his mom is basically, she's a general manager, I guess. She's a supervising general manager, I guess. I don't care. Anyway, how he put his arm around AJ, he was like, "We all know what you love to do." And then Cena got mad, and then he went to the back to go find Ziggler, and, that was that. A second extra. Wade Barrett joins Team Punk. But there's going to be a little thing. Hold on. Should actually add this now. CM Punk. No, I'll say it later. Alright, Wade Barrett joins Team Punk. Second match, Daniel Bryan versus Cody Rhodes. Um, Now, from what I remember, I think I saw Damien Sandow get involved, and that's why Cody Rhodes won, but I don't remember it. And then, when the match is over, Cody Rhodes ran his mouth. He was all like, "Oh, Damien Sandow, my partner, he could, mess up Kane, whatever." That was the third match, so it was Damien Sandow versus Kane. Obviously, Kane won, because I think Cody Rhodes ran away. No, he was kicked out, because, he was, like, being a nuisance or whatever. So, yeah. Third extra. Yeah. Brad Maddox explains his actions about what happened at Hell in a Cell. Now, there's been a conspiracy against that, I guess you could call it. Sorry, I'm still kind of sick. Uh, and what happened to Hell in a Cell. He was all complaining how he was trying to get into, trying to be a wrestler, a superstar, I guess, and how WWE wouldn't hire him. So then he was all like, oh, uh, I would, beat Ryback if I get a shot against him. And then Mr. McMahon, he comes out, he says, all right, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1 million contract if next week on Raw you beat Ryback. Now, I would take it, but then I would have to find a strategy to do it. So I guess that's why, he was all jealous, because, I don't really know. He was just jealous, I guess. So that's why he was like, oh, WWE couldn't get me, like, they didn't offer me anything or anything like that, and, that was that. Alright, so it's important news. Important. Now, this is somewhat what I wanted to say. I'll give the extra first. The extra is for a little bit later. Extra. It is no longer Team Punk. You'll see why in a little bit. It is now Team Ziggler. I'll tell you why right now. Important news. CM Punk will defend his title at Survivor Series against Ryback. And, this is the best part, John Cena. Now, I was like, yes! But there's a little problem because it could go both ways. What if John Cena attitude adjustments Ryback, right? CM Punk will just throw Cena out and he could, retain the title. Or vice versa, But, I find that as a little downfall. They could probably mess him up and take him out, but he'll probably be a douchebag and take the advantage or opportunity. So, yeah, that's that. Fourth match. Sheamus versus The Miz. Big Show was on commentary, talking crap, saying how he was, how he beat up Sheamus at Hell in a Cell, and I was like, alright, whatever, dude. Sheamus won the match still. He didn't really care. Fifth match. This is probably my favorite match. The Divas Tag Team match. Yeah. What did you think I was going to say? It was Eva and Oksana versus Layla and Kaitlyn. Yeah. It was an okay match, I guess. But yeah, Layla's team won. It was because of Kaitlyn, because she picked up the pinfall on who? Who was it? I think it was it Eve? I think it was Eve. Whatever. So yeah, Layla's team won, I guess. A little thing, probably won't, nobody cares about it. Rosa Mendez ran into Alberto Del Rio in the back, and, she said, excuse me, in a kind of flirty way, so in a few weeks, I'll give it a few weeks, probably. We'll see a hookup with them, It'll kind of be like Maurice and Ted DiBiase thing going on over there, but, yeah. So that'll probably happen in a little bit. Sixth match, Alberto Del Rio vs. Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston won. It was because of a distraction by Randy Orton, but he didn't really appear until the end. He played his music, and Alberto Del Rio got distracted. Kofi picked up the win, and then Randy Orton comes up and RKO's Alberto Del Rio. I saw this funny tweet by Ricardo Rodriguez. If you don't know him, he's the guy who announces when Alberto Del Rio comes out. He was like, if I knew that Randy Orton was going to take that cheap shot from behind on Mr. Alberto Del Rio, I would have probably stopped him. I was like, right. That's just why you got punched off the apron on Friday by Randy Orton. So, yeah. Seventh match. Tag team match again. It was Zack Ryder and Santino Marella. Or you could call him Team Cobra versus Primo and Epico. Escorted by the lovely Rosa Mendez. And Team Cobra won them all the way. Because, they're awesome. Woo woo woo. You know it. Eighth match. Brodus Clay versus Wade Barrett. I was going for Wade Barrett on this one. Brodus Clay, I do not like him. He's a douchebag. I don't like him for some reason. Everybody loves him. But Wade Barrett wins. He gave him, what's that called? I don't know, that move when he hits him with his elbow or something. Ninth match. I don't think I have enough time for this, so I'll post a